92.3 Cleveland.
Sports Radio 92.3 FM, The Fan, 2020 Sports.
Pitch good enough to win, but didn't, as the Indians fell to the Royals on Sunday 2-1. Masterson allowed just 2 runs over 6 innings. Skipper Maniac on Justin and the pen, well, they did their job.
Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
There's a drive to deep left, way back and gone. Jim Thome's first home run back as an Indian. Number 335 in his career as an Indian. Number 602 in his Hall of Fame to be career.
We're not what you see. We're not Spartans. We're Americans with a capital A, huh? You know what that means? We are the wretched refuge.
And we are glad we are here. Welcome to 92.3 The Fan. This is Cleveland Sports Radio. Kylie and Booms from 6 to 10 in the morning, every morning, Monday through Friday. How good or bad are the Browns? The Indians are 6.5 back after a 2-1 loss to KC yesterday. Ohio State and Miami, legendary and disgraced. Who is responsible? Cam Newton, the overall number 1. Colt McCoy, well, an afterthought in the draft. If you picked right now, who would you choose? We'll do that and lots more here on the Kylie and Boom Show on 92.3 The Fan. Let me give you the cast. John Potter will be on the board. Tony Mazer will be on the phones. I'm sorry, Josh Potter.
Yeah.
Miserable one-eyed bastard that he is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That is Chucky Booms, and we will have Sam Ratigliano, the
Coach Sam,
former coach of the Cleveland Browns. He'll be at 8:15.
Wasn't he your coach?
Steve Carsey. Yes, he was.
He was your coach.
Sam was the defensive backfield coach with the Jets way back when he was way back.
Great coach, man.
He's a great guy.
Legend here, legend.
Great story about Sam. Okay. I don't know if I should tell it while he's on. Maybe I'll tell it before he's on.
Or
Steve
after.
Carsey will join us, former pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. He will join us to talk about Jim Thome as we go through the day.
Yeah, that's it. That jingle's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Apparently it's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, it comes on when it wants.
Yeah, well, let me give you the phone number here out there so you can give us a call, 216-578-0092. You can text us at 84816. You could Twitter us if your hand's not too tired already at 923 The Fan. You could Twitter me. You could tweet you.
Oh, I'd rather not do either to you.
Is it tweet? Is that what it
tweet,
is?
I think. I've never done it.
Oh, I thought it was Twitter.
The bull that comes on this afternoon, he's like, Booms, everybody wants you to tweet and Twitter, and it sounds like they're asking me to do something inappropriate, quite frankly.
It wouldn't be the first time. You can Facebook us, if you like, at 923 The Fans. Again, Kylie and Booms, we're in Cleveland. This is local sports radio. We're happy to be here.
I haven't seen you. Man, I'll tell you, that was the longest Christmas break I was ever on.
Yeah, you, was it right, 2002? You just kind of...
Yeah, I said have a Merry Christmas.
And that was it, yeah.
I'll see you after the New Year, and I did. After 2011.
Yeah, that we were doing a national show back then on Fox, and yeah, Chucky went out for a sandwich, and that was it.
It's the old way to get rid of the wife, isn't it? You go out, honey, I'm going to go get some milk and the paper, and just keep going.
Yeah, we got a great show planned for you here. We want to get into the Browns. We'll talk a little bit of football with you. How good or bad are the Browns? Of course, Jim Thome is back, and the Indians, whether they are or ever will be legitimate in terms of contending
Of course, the Florida Marlins, teams like the Giants, that gives them hope. We will discuss that as we go along.
I hope they let him hit off a tee here for the Oakland series, because
these are teams they got to beat.
Right, they made Bruce Chad look like the Asian Sandy Koufax.
Yeah. If there is such a thing. We you know...
You'd be Asian and Jewish, wouldn't you? If you were the Asian Sandy Koufax? Wasn't he Jewish?
If Michael Vick were white...
Oh, don't... Yeah.
We're switching all these nationalities here. There is an ESPN, the magazine, there's a story about Michael Vick. They actually show him in whiteface, and an interesting column. If Michael Vick were white...
He'd be kind to puppies?
That's what the article is about.
That's what they're implying.
That's what the article is about. If you read this column in ESPN the magazine, that's what it says. It says his upbringing. It appears to be an attempt to justify.
That's it.
To justify his actions by his upbringing. If he was white,
that's that Toure guy that wrote it. Yeah. He's a liberal kind of race baiter guy from MSNBC, but he didn't know they were going to do the thing with the picture. We got to get him on.
Yeah,
we got to talk to him.
Well, the picture is fascinating because it shows you. I think that they literally
how ugly he'd look if he was white.
Actually, he's not a bad-looking guy. I mean, not that he's a bad-looking guy black. It's all they did was take the color out of his face. They took the color out of his face, and he does not look African American. Now, if you stand across from Michael Vick, I've stood across from Michael Vick. He's black. He looks black. But when you take the color away, he looks like he's Greek or Italian or
he could be white or black
or something. What?
He's still a midget that can't throw, so I don't really care what color he is. And he hangs dogs from trees, so he's not on my hit parade.
Well, you're a dog.
Yeah, I'm a dog.
How many dogs you got now?
This week?
Yeah.
The kennel, 31.
How many dogs do you actually have? Tell me. Three.
Dudley.
Right.
Willoughby.
Right.
And Wembley.
Wembley. Is Wembley new?
Wembley's kind of new for you.
Yeah, I haven't. The other two.
Wembley's at Bedlington, also named. You got to go with an English name, so I named him after the stadium in London.
How old is Wembley?
Wembley is 4. Oh. Willoughby. You know Willoughby from the old show. Willoughby's 13.
And I are old friends.
Willoughby's 13 and has the eyesight of you. He comes into the room and runs right into the fridge, face first.
He was a baby when last we were on the air. He was a baby. He was
a puppy when we were in Washington.
Right.
In 2000, and then he was I guess he would have been younger when we were on nationally. So, but he's still hanging in. Dudley's fun. Dudley's a Lakeland Terrier.
As the Indians. Well, we'll call the Indians.
Well, they're dogs with that hitting.